Hello everyone and welcome to my GA Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Does Brennan's betrayal of Carly put an end to the WSB liar? According to General Hospital teasers for the week of March 30 to April 3, Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan's romance may be completely ended. Fans are aware that the romance ended long ago when Carly learned that Brennan had enlisted her daughter, Jocelyn Jacks, in the WSB agency despite having the ice curve from the Port Charles WSB chief. Viewers of General Hospital witnessed Carly pretend to be into Brennan and maintain her romance. In addition to concealing Josh's WSB secret and Jason Morgan's revelation, Carly was concealing her actual emotions in order to exact revenge on Brennan. Having said that, since the WSB deported Jason to an unidentified location for shooting WSB director Ross Column, everything has altered. Carly will quickly learn that Jack led the WSB pack in capturing Jason from the PCPD and removing him. In recent weeks, Carly has had to soften her pride and pretend that she is still in love with Jack. She has made an effort to keep him away from her bedroom activities, but occasionally she has had to switch between the sheets to maintain the deception. But given what has happened to Jason, would she carry on with her act? A footage of Carly and Jack in Jack's WSB office appears during this week's General Hospital teaser. "You wanna help me?" Carly yells at Brennan, clearly disturbed. Jason not shot Column, but why? Despite their love relationship, Brennan would never provide Carly access to WSB intelligence. So will this be a solid excuse for Carly to break up with him? She couldn't really end their relationship earlier since she was shown to keep Josh's WSB membership a secret, but Jason's placement in WSB care might provide her with the opportunity she would be waiting for. Yes, gathering intelligence was one of the reasons Carly stayed with Brennan for so long. For months, Carly and Valentine Cassadine had been conspiring against Brennan, and as Carly is the WSB head's worst enemy, she took advantage of this to obtain information that would aid in her escape. Having said that, Carly might no longer be able to pretend because the WSB has removed Jason and deprived him of his fundamental human rights. Additionally, there are multiple ways to skin a cat, as the phrase goes. Carly and Valentine might take a different approach to defeating Brennan and ensuring Valentine's release, and since she is close to Jan Sidwell, he offers an additional means of obtaining information. The fact that Carly is seeking a romantic relationship with Valentine is another major issue. Carly is a lot of things, but she no longer enjoys having sex with two men at once. According to General Hospital spoilers, Carly will eventually find the ideal justification to end her romance with Brennan. But will he be caught off guard when she does, and will this increase his suspicions about Carly? General Hospital spoilers. Alexis fears Sam's same terrible fate, and Molly is terrified of surgery. According to General Hospital teasers, Molly Lansing Davis will consider her choices for treating her endometriosis and determine that surgery is the best course of action. Molly will finally see that surgery might be the way to fewer flare-ups and some relief, even if she has been putting this off for a time. Cody Bill is aware of how difficult Molly's condition has been lately. Cody was taken aback when Molly passed out at Charlie's pub because of the severity of her endometriosis. Positively, it caused Molly to discuss her endometriosis diagnosis and its implications for her life. Molly was relieved when Cody declared that Molly was enough for him and that he didn't need children to be happy with her. Molly will value having Cody by her side before this surgery because they are currently in a wonderful, loving relationship. Even if Cody is secretly concerned that something might go wrong, he will undoubtedly give the required pep talks. Molly's loved ones will still worry even though there won't be many hazards associated with this procedure to alleviate her endometriosis problems. In the April 3 episode of GS, Alexis Davis will make a confession and this process will take place. Alexis may confess to Christina Corinthos Davis or recanting that she can't stop thinking about Sam McCall right now. Alexis might be afraid that Molly's hospital stay will end tragically, just as Tams did when she donated a portion of her liver to Lulu Spencer. Naturally, both sides of the transplant procedure were successful. Sam's death was caused by Cyrus Reynolds' digitalis dose, but it wouldn't have occurred if Sam hadn't been a patient there. Alexis might be plagued by the pain of losing Sam following her surgery. After this procedure is over, Alexis may admit that she can't stand the idea of losing another daughter and pray for positive news. Molly's loved ones may have terrible moments ahead of them, but hopefully the operation will go smoothly. According to General Hospital spoilers, Molly's suffering should be easier to handle as a result, so keep checking back. Danny and Charlotte from General Hospital, the ideal adolescent pair. Charlotte and Danny are both good-hearted but disobedient teenagers on a mission. Teenage tales on General Hospital have always been excellent. As they grow closer, Danny and Charlotte have the potential to be this year's most intriguing couple. Charlotte and Danny are both highly disobedient. Both of them have parents that enjoy taking risks. When Danny and Charlotte learn that Rocco shot Colum, they will defend him. The story of their love is about to begin. Charlotte and Danny find each other, although Danny and Charlotte have a very distant relationship. GS is putting that behind them. The teenagers have kissed a few times and are showing interest in one another. They have a lot in common. Their fathers are WS professionals who frequently go missing and come back. As Danny gets older, he starts to resemble Jason more and more. He has a rebellious edge but is also passionate and gentle. Charlotte is in the same boat. She is unquestionably Valentine's daughter. He had to raise her on the run, which made her incredibly streetwise. Their mothers also provided to them. Both Lulu and Sam were raised in a combative environment. They now have a mission to support their fathers by opposing the WSB. Along the way, their love story will develop. Obstacles ahead. Both Danny and Charlotte adore Rocco and are passionately protective of the people they care about. Their brother is in serious peril, but they are unaware of it yet. They will try their best to assist Colum if they learn that Rocco shot him and Jason accepted responsibility to keep him safe. Any plans they may have for Jason's justice could be derailed by this. Lulu has been lingering because she fears Valentine will come for Charlotte. Danny could not have as much freedom as he did at the QS now that he will be living with Alexis. This couple will have a hard time getting into trouble, but where there is a will, there is a way. They might follow in the footsteps of numerous other teenage love stories in Port Charles and perceive it as Danny and Charlotte versus the world. Hopefully, they won't be harmed in the process. Do you think Danny and Charlotte make a good couple? New alliances are forming due to Jason's absence on GAs. Former adversaries are coming together to support one another. Without Jason, General Hospital is not the same. When the WSB took him away, his loved ones were devastated. They are now banding together to provide any assistance they can. Jocelyn and Britt made the decision to support and trust one another. By aiding in the defeat of Colum and Sidwell, Rick is demonstrating his devotion to Sonny. Tracy, Carly, and Alexis will all assist Danny and ensure his well-being. Britt and Jocelyn. Jocelyn views Jason like an uncle and Britt is in love with him. Both women are aware of the reality of what is happening in Port Charles and the necessity to put an end to Colum. according to Josh, and now they must trust one another. In addition to accomplishing that, they are developing a strategy to care for Colum so that he won't murder anyone else. When together, Britt and Josh are a formidable force. Tony and Rick, it's time for the brothers to reconcile after years of animosity between Sonny and Rick. After spending time in the basement, Rick transformed and now wants to be near his brother. He has already shown his oath by supporting Rocco. But now it's time to show some true loyalty by assisting Sonny in getting rid of Sidwell and Colum. Rick is capable of doing the task. Carly, Tracy, and Alexis Jason's absence will have the biggest impact on Danny. Carly, Tracy, and Alexis all adore him and wish to keep him safe. Remarkably, Tracy kept and is letting Danny live with his grandmother. At the Keywest, Alexis will make sure he spends time with his family. Carly offered Alexis excellent guidance on how to raise Jason's son, given what Danny is going through. These three amazing women will make sure he is okay. Since Jason was taken away by the WSB portals, has seen a lot of upheaval. In his absence, the new coalitions will maintain control and make every effort to win him back. How do you feel about the new teams? GS's new ideal team is Sonny and Rick, but does their brotherly bond pose trouble? Our 2025 bingo card does not include Sonny and Rick bonding as brothers. Fans of General Hospital who didn't realize they needed these two as friends have found it refreshing that Rick and Sonny are now bonding like brothers. But it's difficult not to question whether this is a situation that seems too good to be true and will eventually blow up in everyone's face. It's fun to watch Sonny and Rick. Fans of GS are obsessed with the brothers. The actual deal of impending trouble, the new dream team, was unexpected. We never in a million years imagined that GS would transform Rick and Sonny from bitter rivals into a fraternal relationship that allows them to collaborate. But it has been sheer soap opera delight to see it play out. The chemistry between Bernard and hers is incredibly hilarious. Even when Sonny and Rick aren't doing well, they always leave GS viewers wanting more of them. Not only can we support this new dynamic, but GS fans can as well. Who would have guessed that Sonny would steal business from Diane, the legal eagle, and give it to Rick? Sonny demonstrated the intensity of his bond with his sibling by doing precisely that. In addition, after Jason was arrested, Sonny told Rick more information regarding Colum and Sidwell than we ever would have anticipated. The more they collaborate and trust one another, the more viewers are obsessed with his new GA stream team. Every time Rick and Sonny appear on the ABC soap opera, social media goes crazy. GA is the brother team we always wished for but never saw coming. Rick is committed and won't give up. I adore Rick and his final wink, a fan posted on X. Rick and Sonny have been enemies for so long that watching them unite is so full circle. Of course, the tension is still here, but so is a mutual understanding. Rick and Barrice are so great together, said another fan. While Jason is abroad, it's clear that Rick is rapidly becoming as one of Sonny's most reliable confidants and right hand. The question of whether this will endure is raised by all of Rick and Sonny's bonding. We are discussing Sonny and Rick. It is not impossible for one of them to betray the other. There is also the possibility that something horrible could happen to one of them, ending this fraternal bond. After Marco's death, Sidwell is out for blood, and Sonny is the public enemy. Sidwell could easily harm or use Rick to exact revenge on Sonny. In typical soap opera way, it might occur either physically or through a deception that sets the people against one another. We are confident that the other show between Sonny and Rick will drop shortly because GS isn't known for maintaining harmony. But for the time being, all we can do is watch these two brothers behave like family. What are your thoughts on the new relationship between Sonny and Rick? Before seeing him murder his boyfriend's character, Colton Little was on the verge of playing GS's column. Colton Little was profoundly affected by Marcorio's demise as he witnessed it in real time, underscoring a significant irony. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.